At 12:23, Charlie Kirk was taking questions about gun violence.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
Remarkably, his assassin
So there's somebody on the roof right there?
was spotted and filmed by a passerby.
He just ran from over, where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there. Just saying.
The sighting didn't stop what happened next.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Charlie Kirk was shot in the throat by a single bullet.
It was positioned above the tent so it would be in the camera. They just moved. What was that? He just got shot!
As a conservative activist and influencer,
My name is Charlie Kirk.
he built the youth vote for Donald Trump, even if his right-wing views carved a controversial figure.
We're going to be here for a couple hours.
At Utah Valley University, he engaged with a large crowd.
Get comfortable. Bring the best libs that Utah has to offer.
What he didn't know was that there was an assassin among them. These are images taken at 11:52 in the afternoon. A killer climbing the stairs to a rooftop. There was little bend in his right leg. Prosecutors say he had a rifle hidden in his trousers. At 12:23, Charlie Kirk was taking questions about gun violence.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
Remarkably, his assassin
So there's somebody on the roof right there?
was spotted and filmed by a passerby.
He just ran from over, where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there. Just saying.
The sighting didn't stop what happened next.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Charlie Kirk was shot in the throat by a single bullet.
It was positioned above the tent so it would be in the camera. They just moved. What was that? He just got shot! Holy
The single fatal shot spread panic and confusion among the crowd.
There were gunshots.
Charlie Kirk was rushed to hospital. Doctors tried but failed to save him. This video, filmed from inside, shows the moment the bullet was fired. On the rooftop is the figure of the assassin beginning his getaway. Surveillance footage shows him running to the back of the rooftop. When he reaches the edge of the building, he jumps down to the ground and drops an item. Prosecutors think this was the rifle.
All right, everybody, you need to leave the area.
SWAT teams flooded the streets around the university.
Sheriff Department, police force, SWAT team, they were all over.
The manhunt tracked the killer's escape route.
Can you go move those cones?
FBI investigators quickly retrieved clues from the scene, a palm print and a footwear impression. In tracing the steps of the assassin, they found the murder weapon. This is where the gunman ran over this road towards this woodland. And in amongst those trees, a high-powered bolt-action rifle was discarded and recovered. It was America's response to a tragedy, and it was a struggle.
Please rise for a moment of prayer for Charlie Kirk and his family.
Could Charlie Kirk's death further divide the United States? And where would that lead? Division didn't seem to be an issue for the president. He pointed the finger of blame, and he pointed left.
For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today.
Oh, I love you.
This was video posted on social media by Charlie Kirk's wife.
I love you.
There had been no message of unity from the president. The same applied to prominent voices.
You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
Something has gone very wrong with a lunatic fringe, a minority, but a growing and powerful minority on the far left.
The hunt for Charlie Kirk's killer wasn't easy. It was complicated by the man in charge of the investigation, FBI Director Kash Patel. On the day of the murder, he posted on X that the killer was caught, only to post later the suspect had been released. Mr. Patel, did you endanger public safety when you said the killer was in custody? Mr. Patel, did you misrepresent the investigation? 33 hours into the manhunt, news broke of an arrest. Confirmation came in a news conference. There was the headline.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
And then there was the detail.
On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information that Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident.
Bullet casings were found engraved with different slogans. One read, "Hey fascist, catch." How do you interpret the engravings on the casings and on the weaponry?
I think the clearest one that says "catch fascist," there's not, and by the way, that's like catch like a ball, catch this. I think that speaks for itself.
This was the man they arrested, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson. He turned himself in with his parents and a family friend.
Congratulations, you have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University.
He lived 4 hours away in Washington County, Utah. He was studying to be an electrician. He didn't attend the university where the shooting took place.
Robinson's mother explained that over the last year or so, Robinson had become more political and had started to lean more to the left, becoming more pro-gay and trans rights oriented.
Other text read, "Drop what you're doing and look under my keyboard." The roommate found a note. It read, "I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." When the roommate asked why, Robinson replied, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out."
Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
This was Robinson's initial court hearing. He appeared virtually, wearing a suicide prevention vest. He was read the charges against him.
For count 1, aggravated murder.
And listened as he was told the prosecutor's intention, that he be put to death.
We did file just recently, within the last few minutes, a notice of intent to seek the death penalty that was filed by Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray.
At Utah Valley University, when they'd announced the arrest, they spoke to the victim.
Lastly, to my friend Charlie Kirk. Rest now, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
The assassination of Charlie Kirk was a murder most shocking. A human tragedy with political implications far-reaching and still playing out.